Seth Rollins looks set to headline SummerSlam alongside a six-time WWE World Champion inside the unforgiving structure of Hell in a Cell. This potential blockbuster matchup is generating plenty of buzz following recent events at WWE Night of Champions, Riyadh. At that event, Rollins attempted, and failed, to cash in his Money in the Bank contract during the main event between undisputed WWE Champion John Cena and Rollins' longtime rival, CM Punk. By interfering once again, Rollins effectively sabotaged Punk, intensifying their already bitter feud. With Roman Reigns still absent from WWE programming, the odds are stacking up for Rollins and Punk to finally settle their score at SummerSlam. Their rivalry is too intense for a standard match, and given the animosity, a Hell in a Cell confrontation seems like the perfect way to end the saga. Hell in a Cell has recently proven to be a stage for some of the most brutal and memorable matches in WWE. Earlier this year, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre delivered what many fans and critics voted as the match of the year, Inside the Cell at WWE Bad Blood 2024. Similarly, in 2022, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes faced off in one of the decade's most iconic Hell in a Cell battles. These legendary encounters set a high bar, and Rollins vs. Punk is primed to follow suit. Rollins and Punk have undeniable chemistry. Earlier this year, during the Netflix premiere of Monday Night Raw and the Madison Square Garden edition, the two superstars clashed in two fantastic babyface versus babyface matches. Now, with Rollins fully established as a villain, their next meeting promises an even more electrifying dynamic. The Hell in a Cell environment would provide the perfect crucible to escalate their feud to new heights and give fans the cathartic conclusion they crave. Their feud has simmered ever since Punk's dramatic WWE return at Survivor Series 2023. Since coming back from a torn triceps injury, Punk and Rollins have been locked in a relentless war of words and attacks. The emotional weight, star power, and brutal potential of this rivalry make it an obvious contender to main event SummerSlam. As Mr. MEB, Rollins holds the powerful Money in the Bank contract, which he could still cash in leading up to SummerSlam. If he does so, their third encounter could have the prestigious World Heavyweight Championship on the line, raising the stakes even higher. This would likely cement Rollins vs. Punk as the marquee match of Night 1 of SummerSlam. After being robbed of a title opportunity by Rollins in Saudi Arabia, Punk would enter this match with the crowd firmly behind him, especially in New Jersey, where WWE Universe support is known to be passionate and vocal. Fans would rally behind the voice of the voiceless in his quest to claim a 7th World Championship and his first WWE title in over a decade. However, Rollins' past may come back to haunt him. Hell in a Cell matches are designed to amplify violence and keep it contained, ideally limiting outside interference. But Rollins' recent alliances with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed make such interference likely. History shows that the Cell isn't always an impenetrable barrier, and if interference does occur, it could open the door for a surprise return. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, could emerge to even the odds. Possibly accompanied by his bloodline allies like Jey Uso or Sami Zayn, Reigns stepping into the fray would add a fascinating twist. This could help Punk gain retribution against Rollins, while also serving Reigns' interests. After all, Reigns and Punk have a complicated history, and this scenario might even set the stage for a renewed alliance or uneasy truce to counter Seth Rollins. Such developments could finally free Punk from what some have called the Seth Rollins vortex, a long and frustrating chapter of his career dominated by their rivalry. This would allow WWE to shift focus toward a fresh and monumental conflict, Roman Reigns vs. Seth Rollins. That feud has the potential to become one of WWE's biggest storylines and might even headline WrestleMania 42. In summary, with all the pieces in place, the ongoing Punk-Rollins animosity, the Money in the Bank storyline, and Reigns' looming presence, the Hell in a Cell main event at SummerSlam could be one of the most anticipated matches of the year. It promises high drama, brutal action, and career-defining moments that WWE fans won't want to miss.